Hello everybody. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to turn on your iPad and how to set it up as simply and as easy as I can possibly do it. So how you turn on the iPad is all you do is you look at the top and you see this little black bar. It's actually right over the camera. All you need to do is you just hold that down until that Apple symbol comes up. That's all you have to do to turn it on, and we'll be setting it up right after it turns on. Okay, it's on now. So all you need to do to continue is you take your finger over this button here. It's not really a button on the screen. And all you do is you slide it. So you literally take your finger and you slide it across the screen to continue. And this is the beginning of the process that you need to do for the iPad. So now it will ask you your language. So you press whatever language. You can go down here for more languages, but you wouldn't need to do that necessarily. So I'm just going to assume English. So I'll go to English, and then I go to this little arrow, this blue arrow, and I click on that. And that will continue to the next screen. So it's asking me if I'm in the United States. Now again, you can change that by clicking on Show More. But I'm in the United States, so I'm just going to press the next button. Okay. So this screen it's basically asking you if it can use your current location, like in Maps and other applications. So if you basically don't want applications or your maps to know where you are, then don't enable this. But I recommend highly enabling this feature. So all you need to do is click on the enable instead of the disable, and then just again press next. Now it will look for an internet connection. So it depends on where obviously you are, but if you have an internet connection at your house over Wi-Fi, it will find all the closest Wi-Fi signals to you, and whatever Wi-Fi network is yours, you click on it. Mine happens to be Old Netgear. So it also has a password, so I'll put that in on the side. But if it has a password, you just put in the password on the keyboard. So let me quickly do that on mine. Okay, and then all you do is you press join up there. There was that little blue button, you press join. Okay, so once you have joined it, you'll see it shows that little check mark up there, and then saying Old Netgear, which is my Wi-Fi. So it just has that check mark, which means it's connected, and then you go to this little button up here, next. Okay, so this section, it basically asks you if you want to set this up as a new iPad or restore it from an old iPad. This is a new iPad for me, so I'm going to just do set up as new iPad and hit next. So this next screen here is basically asking you if you have an Apple ID. Now, an Apple ID allows you to download applications. It allows you off the App Store. It allows you also to download movies and music off of iTunes, and allows you to do a few other things. But basically, if you don't have one, you can just press this button down here, create a free Apple ID. But I have one, so I'm just gonna sign in. And wait 1 second as I sign in. Okay, so here I put in both my Apple ID email and the password, and all you do is you press next up here. And now it will take you to terms and conditions. Press agree. So you just press agree. And now it might take a few minutes to set up your Apple ID. So right now it's just you just wait until the next screen pops up. This sometimes takes a little time. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this next section is called iCloud. Now, I'm kind of running low on time, so I'm going to explain this in another video later, more in depth. But for now, I would highly recommend you just press use iCloud and continue. Now this is part of iCloud. It's asking you if you want to back up your device to iCloud or to your computer. Now again, I would use backup to iCloud. Now basically what that will allow you to do is, instead of plugging in your iPad to your computer with this wire right here, it will back up to this thing called iCloud, and so you'll never need to hook it up to your computer ever again. So if, let's say, you did somehow drop your device, or it broke somehow and the hard drive inside broke, then you can always get a new one and it would be backed up to iCloud, so you can restore that iPad using iCloud and you would basically have the same device again. So that's all that means. It just backs up all your information and everything on your iPad to iCloud. So I would choose that. So let's just go next. Okay, so this next section is called Find My iPad. Now, what Find My iPad means is if you're anywhere in the world and you lose your iPad, you can go onto your computer and find the approximate location of where your iPad has been lost. And then you can go back to that area and retrieve it. So that's basically what Find My iPad does. So I would enable it just because, you know, if you ever do lose it, you can always go onto your computer and find it. So just press next up here again. So this next section, it's called Diagnostics and Usage. It basically allows Apple to see what you're doing on your iPad. Now, I'm not really comfortable with that, so I just press down there, don't send, because it does automatic send or not, and I just press don't send, so that's all you really need to do. So just press next, or you can do whatever you want, but I don't feel comfortable with it, so just press next. So this next section, I mean, it's really up to you. Just read underneath, and it's really up to you if you want to turn it on or off. So yeah, I'm just gonna press next. So this is the next thing, and this is just basically telling you that you're set up and you're ready to use your iPad. So just press start using iPad. And there you go, to the home screen of your iPad. So that's the setup process of the iPad. Now you're ready to use it, and I will get into more videos of all of the applications on here and how to use them. Thank you, and I will see you later.